Hi, my name is Ivan, and today I'll be experimenting with a soy milk-based hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is a warm and sweet comfort food enjoyed by all ages, especially in colder places such as Canada. Its main ingredients traditionally include milk, cocoa powder, sugar, and some form of chocolate. While milk is crucial as a main ingredient, it also contains lactose. Many members of my family, including myself, are lactose intolerant, which would deter us from enjoying this delicious product. This leads me to wonder whether a lactose-free alternative such as soy milk could be a viable substitute in place of cow's milk. My research hypothesis today is whether or not a soy-based hot chocolate would differ in terms of physical properties and sensory perceptions when compared to regular dairy-based hot chocolate. For this assignment, I made 2 batches of hot chocolate. The materials used include a measuring cup, some cups, a spoon and a whisk, a metal pot, and the stove. So the first step was that I poured in 1 cup of unsweetened soy milk. Next, I whisked in 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Next, I whisked in 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips, and once everything was fully melted, the hot chocolate was ready to serve. As for the second batch, I followed the exact same steps, but I used 2% cow's milk instead of the unsweetened soy milk. After making the 2 cups of hot chocolate, I noticed visually that the soy milk version is a little bit lighter in color, although it's still quite brown and would easily pass the eye test as your normal hot chocolate. However, after tasting both cups, it is extremely apparent that there is a difference. The soy version tasted blander, less sweet, and the consistency just felt off. The dairy version was significantly creamier and in general just tasted much better. But let's see how my interpretation of the product compares to a blind taste test. Alright, this is my friend Jamie, who will act as a taste tester for our 2 samples today. So before you taste it, do you have any first impressions just looking at it?
Visually, I think this one looks a little bit lighter and the consistency looks a bit thinner.
Alright, thank you. And you can have a taste now. Alright, so after trying both, which one do you think was made with the soy milk?
I think that this one was made with the soy milk.
You're correct. And what makes you say that?
Well, they both taste like normal hot chocolate, but this one is a little bit more watery while this one's sweeter and in general just tastes way better.
Alright, thank you for joining us today, Jamie.
No problem.
The results are that the sensory perceptions of soy-based hot chocolate doesn't quite compare to its dairy-based counterpart. First, the appearance is passable, but it's still noticeably lighter in color and also has a thinner consistency. Texture-wise, there is a drastic difference, as the soy-based product was much more watery, while the regular hot chocolate had a creamier mouthfeel to it. The differences in both texture and creaminess can partly be explained by the cow milk's higher fat content, which makes it thicker and consequently creamier. Flavor-wise, both hot chocolates smelled the same, but the soy-based hot chocolate tasted less sweet and also much worse. One possible explanation for this discrepancy is that soy milk naturally has a beany taste to it. Another reason could be that 2% cow milk is just much sweeter than our unsweetened soy milk. When comparing our soy-based hot chocolate with a similar product, Starbucks soy-based coffee alternatives, there is an obvious difference in taste. Somehow, Starbucks is able to maintain the taste and consistency of their product. One limitation of my research process is the temperature of the products. Since I had to make 1 batch at a time, as well as due to the filming process, it is likely that the 2 cups of hot chocolate were different in temperature. This could be problematic as colder foods may taste more bland. Another limitation is the small sample size. Since taste is a subjective measure, having only 2 people taste the product could be misleading for the general population. In conclusion, both analytical and effective sensory evaluations of soy-based hot chocolate show that it is not a viable substitute for regular hot chocolate. This is especially apparent when analyzing texture and flavor factors, as regular hot chocolate was significantly creamier, sweeter, and better tasting. Future research could try using sweetened soy milk, as that may improve the taste of the product. However, I think a better direction for future research would be to substitute cow's milk with oat milk. This would be interesting since oat milk is the creamiest plant milk, which would allow it to be better imitate the consistency of regular hot chocolate. Also, future research should take into consideration the limitations I previously mentioned. Lastly, I would like to thank Jamie for being my taste tester, as well as my cousin for tech support when putting this video together. Thank you for watching.